Let us bow our heads and put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering all of us today. May you bestow your guidance and blessings so that we can enjoy and appreciate its significance in our lives. Bless everyone who are present here today, that each one of us may be able to share our knowledge, understanding, and wisdom for your glory and honor. May the various activities related to this event be a success through your intervention. We all ask of this in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen.
Good afternoon. For today's private conference attendance for 4 goods and 14 2025 infrastructure project. For goods, contract ID 24 GEB 0033, 24 GEB 0034, 24 GEB 0035, and 24 GEB 0036 for 14 infrastructure project. 25 EB 0021, 25 EB 0023, 25 EB 0047, 25 EB 0053, 25 EB 0059, 25 EB 0060, 25 EB 0061, 25 EB 0062, 25 EB 0063, 25 EB 0064, 25 EB 0053, 25 EB 0084, and 25 EB 0033, and 25 EB 0079. Present are recording. Block Chairperson, Engineer Maria Teresa J. Panimas. Present. Block Vice Chairperson, Ma'am Edith Aradon. Present. Block Members, Engineer Janet M.C. Joint MST, Engineer Reynald Kelvin Esuperiano, also joining us by MST. Engineer Edison M. Salazar, also joining us via MST, and user for construction maintenance enforcement consultants project, and Ma'am Catherine B. Laban, and user for this. For Back Secretariat, Head Back Secretariat, Engineer Kashana Iabal, present. Members, Engineer Duna de Adufal, Ma'am Shena Yasmin Vasquez, Ma'am Michelle Gonzalez. For Back Technical Working Group, TWT members, Engineer Leslie and Andes, Engineer Paul Ken Pietanes, Engineer Jeffrey Manalo, and Charles David.
Present.
All Back members are present. Ma'am Back, here we do have a quorum.
For today's private conference, take Vice
Good afternoon, everyone. So we will have our pre-bid for batch 4 and batch 5 of our 2025 net infrastructure projects and for goods. First, we have for batch 4, the DPWH Mindoro Occidental DEO now intends to apply the corresponding approved budget for the contract payments under the contracts for the following projects. First is contract ID 25EB0021. Replacement of permanent bridges, Ligo Bridge, B00003 LB along Adbak, Lumbang, Look Road. The approved budget for the contract is 87,718,500 pesos. Size range, contract duration is 242 calendar days, and size range is medium B, license category A. Our second project is 25EB0023, retrofitting / strengthening of permanent bridges to Ligo Bridge along junction PLLR to Tumigo to Lubang to Binacas Road. Location is Lubang, Occidental Mindoro, and approved budget for the contract is 21,560,000 pesos. Contract duration is 112 calendar days. Size range is small b and license category is C and D. Third contract is 25 TB 0047. Construction of road, Barangay Bigo, Lubang, Occidental, Mindoro. Location is Lubang, Occidental, Mindoro, and approved budget for the contract is 9,800,000 pesos. Contract duration is 53 calendar days. Size range is small b, and license category is C and D. Our fourth project is 25 DD 0053. Construction of flood control structure along Labangan River, Barangay Bayugbot, San Jose Occidental, Mindoro. Approved budget for the contract is 49 million. Size range, contract duration is 202 calendar days, and size range is medium A, license category B. The fifth project is 25 CB 0059. Construction of drainage structure, Barangay Talaw-Taw, Loob, Occidental, Mindoro. Approved budget for the contract is 11,880,000 pesos. Contract duration is 107 calendar days, and size range is small b, license category C and D. Our sixth project is 25 DB 0060. Construction of flood control structure, Bangbang Creek, Barangay Likas ng Silangan, Lubang, Occidental, Mindoro. Approved budget for the contract is 4,950,000 pesos and contract duration of 75 calendar days. Size range is small b with license category of C and D. Seventh project is 25 DB 0061. Construction, open close parenthesis completion, of multipurpose building, covered court, municipal compound, Loob, Occidental, Mindoro. Approved budget for the contract is 4,950,000 pesos and contract duration of 186 calendar days. Size range is small b and license category is C and D. Eighth project is 25 DB 0062. Construction, open close parenthesis completion of multipurpose building, Barangay Binakas, Lubang, Occidental, Mindoro. Approved budget for the contract is 3,366,000 pesos and contract duration of 82 calendar days. Size range is small b and license category C and D. Ninth project is 25 DB 0063. Construction, open close parenthesis completion of multipurpose building, Sablayan National Comprehensive High School, Sablayan, Occidental, Mindoro. Approved budget for the contract is 3,960,000 pesos and contract duration of 89 calendar days. Size range is small b and license category is C and D. Our 10th project is 25 DB 0064. Construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Hall, Barangay Labangan, San Jose Occidental, Mindoro, with approved budget for the contract of 8,514,000 pesos. Contract duration is 141 calendar days. Size range is small b and license category C and D. 11th project is 25 DB 0083. Construction of level 2 solar water supply system at Barangay Bigo, Lubang, Occidental, Mindoro. Approved budget for the contract is 4,950,000 pesos and contract duration of 126 calendar days. Size range is small b with license category C and D. Our last project for batch 4 is contract ID 25 DB 0084. Construction, completion of DPWH Mindoro Occidental DEO Sub-Office, Barangay San Roque, San Jose Occidental, Mindoro. Approved budget for the contract is 9,900,000 pesos and contract duration of 142 calendar days. Size range is small b and license category is C and D. So the DPWH, Mindoro Dental DEO, Mamburao Dental Mindoro now invites bids for the cited projects. Completion of the works is required with corresponding contract durations as cited. Bidders should have completed the contract similar to the project. Prospective bidder should be registered with and classified by the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board or PICAB, with PICAB license category and classification as cited. The description of the eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Annex 2-1.1B, Section 2 and Section 3. Contractors or applicants who wish to participate in this bidding are encouraged to enroll in the DPWH Civil Work Application for CWA at the DPWH Procurement Service, 5th floor, DPWH Building, Bonifacio Drive, Port Area, Manila, while those already enrolled shall keep their record current and updated. The contractor's eligibility to bid on the project will be determined using the DPWH Contractor Profile Eligibility Process or CPEP and subjected to further post-qualification. Information on registration can be obtained from the Procurement Service during working weekdays from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. or at DPWH website www.dpwh.gov.ph. In view of the full implementation on assigning only qualified and competent engineers of the contractors and consultants in the implementation of the DPWH projects, please be reminded of our Department Order number 98 series of 2016 on the limits of assignment of contractors/consultants/materials engineers and Department Order number 148 series of 2024. Guidelines on accreditation and assignment of contractors and consultants project engineers. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using non-discretionary pass-or-fail criterion as specified in the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. The contract shall be awarded to the lowest calculated responsive bidder or LCRB, or determined as such during post-qualification. Interested bidders may obtain further information from DPWH Mindoro Occidental DEO Mamburao Occidental Mindoro and inspect the bidding documents at the address cited from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. during weekdays. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired on October 18 to November 12. This was reset from November 7 to November 12, and I will read later the notice of resetting. By interested bidders from the address cited and upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents, pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the GPPB in the following amounts. For 25 EB0021, 50,000 pesos. For 25 EB0023, 25,000 pesos. For 25 EB0047, 10,000 pesos. 25 EB0053, 25,000 pesos. 25 EB0059, 25,000 pesos. 25 EB0060, 5,000 pesos. 25 EB0061, 25 EB0062, and 25 EB0063 at 5,000 pesos each. For 25 EB0064 is 10,000 pesos. 25 EB0083 is 5,000 pesos, and 25 EB0084 is 10,000 pesos. The procuring entity shall allow the bidder to present its proof of payment for the fees by person or his authorized representative. Bids must be duly received by the Bank Secretariat at the address cited through manual submission or at electronic bids _Mindoro Occidental at dpwh.gov.ph for electronic submission on November 12 on or before 9 a.m. Late bids shall not be accepted. All bids not be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms and in the amount stated in ITB Clause 16. Bid opening shall be on November 12, 2024 at 9 a.m. at DPWH Mindoro Central DEO Procurement Office, ground floor, main building, Mangura Occidental, Mindoro, and or via YouTube Live at www.youtube.com/DPWH Mindoro Occidental. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidders' authorized representatives who choose to attend the activity. The DPWH Mindoro Occidental DEO reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with sections 35.6 and 41 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184, without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. For further information, please refer to Engineer Maria Teresa J. Palima, Chief of Planning and Design Section in the back chairperson, or Engineer Kashana A. Abad, the head of the back secretariat, at DPWH, Mindoro Occidental DEO, Airport Road, Mangura Occidental, Mindoro. With email address at occidentalmindoroback@yahoo.com and cell phone number 0956-495-3159. You may also visit the following websites for downloading of the bidding documents: www.dpwh.gov.ph and www.philjeps.gov.ph. For I'm reading the notice of the resetting of the procurement activity of batch 4. This was issued last October 25, 2024. That notice is hereby given to all prospective bidders that the procurement activity for the contracts of batch 84 is postponed due to memorandum issued by the Presidential Communications Office dated October 24, 2025, 24, titled Work in the Government Offices and Classes at all levels in Luzon are suspended on 25th October 2024. This memorandum stated that due to the rising of tropical cyclone wind signal numbers 1, 2, and 3 in the most areas of Luzon, in view of the persistent intense rainfall and strong wind brought about by severe tropical storm Christine, work in government offices and classes at all levels in Luzon are suspended on October 25, 2024. This will be on for batch 4 under 25 TB 0021, 25 TB 0023, 25 TB 0047, 25 TB 0053, 25 TB 0059, 25 TB 0016, 25 TB 0061, 25 TB 0062, 25 TB 0063, 25 TB 0064, 25 TB 0083, and 25 TB 0084. So the private conference was reset from October 25, 2024 2 p.m. to today, October 13, 2024 at 2 p.m. And submission of bids was reset from November 7, 2024 at 9 a.m. to November 12, 2024. And also the opening of bids, which was reset from November 7, 2024 to November 12, 2024 at 9 a.m. Furthermore, as per RA 9184 of Section 29, stating that in case the bids cannot be opened as scheduled due to justifiable reason, the BAC shall take custody of the bids submitted and schedule the opening of bids on the next working day or at the soonest possible time through the issuance of notice of postponement to be posted in the PhilJEP's website and the website of the procuring entity per se. This is for the information and guidance of all concerned, signed by the bank chairperson, Engineer Maria Teresa J. Kalina. For our batch 5, we have our pre-bid for two projects. First is contract ID 25EB0033, construction of bridge at Poblacion Lumang Bayan, Paluan River Section, Paluan Occidental Mindoro, and approved budget for the contract of 115,800,000 pesos. Contract duration is 266 calendar days, and size range is medium B, license category A. The second and last contract is 25DB0079. Construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Poblacion, Sablayan, Occidental, Mindoro. Approved budget for the contract is 6,930,000 pesos and contract duration of 138 calendar days. Size range is small b and license category is C and D. So, interested bidders may obtain further information again from the PWH, Mindoro Occidental DEO, and inspect the bidding documents at the address cited from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. during weekdays. A complete set of the bidding documents may be acquired on October 23 to November 12, 2024 by interested bidders from the address cited and upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the GPPB in the following amounts. For 25 EB0023, 50,000 pesos, and 25 EB0079 is 10,000 pesos. Bids must be duly received by the Bank Secretariat at the address cited through manual submission or at electronic bids _ Mindoro Occidental at dpwh.gov.ph for electronic submission on November 12, 2024 on or before 9 a.m. So late bids shall not be accepted. All bids must be accompanied by bid security in any of the acceptable forms and in the amount stated in ITB Law 16. Bid opening shall be on November 12, 2024 at 9 a.m. at DPWH Mindoro Occidental DEO Procurement Office, ground floor main building, Mamura Occidental Mindoro, and or via YouTube Live at www.youtube.com/@DPWH Mindoro Occidental. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidders' authorized representatives who choose to attend the activity. Again, the DPWH Mindoro Occidental DEO reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with sections 35.6 and 41 of the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulations of RA 9184, without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. We cite the additional the checklist of eligibility and technical components for the bid for civil works. For Class A documents, you must have your legal documents, the valid PGF registration certificate, which must be a platinum membership. Registration certificate from SEC, DTI for sole proprietorship, or CDA for cooperatives or its equivalent document. Mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipality where the physical place of business of the prospective bidder is located, or the equivalent document for exclusive economic zones or areas. Tax clearance per EO number 398 series of 2005 as finally reviewed and approved by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. For your technical documents, you must have the statement of the prospective bidder of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started with any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Your statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract or SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided under the rules. The Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board, or PICAB license, or special license in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. Original copy of bid security. If in the form of surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. For project requirements, you must have your organizational chart for the contract to be bid, the list of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. The list of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and/or under purchase agreements supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project, as the case may be. You must also have your original duly signed Omnibus Sworn Statement or OSS, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officers to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. For financial documents, the prospective bidders audited financial statements, showing among others the prospective bidders' total and current assets and liabilities is not received by the BIR or duly accredited and authorized institutions for the preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission. The prospective bidders' computation of the net financial contracting capacity or NFCC for Class B documents if applicable. The duly signed joint venture agreement or JVA in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRR in case the joint venture is already in existence. Or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JVA in the instance that the bid is successful. For the bidder's checklist of requirements for the financial proposals, you must have your duly signed bid form, which is currently based on GPTV Resolution number 09-2020, or duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities under forms DPWH-INFR-17 and INFR-18. Duly signed detailed estimates, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in costing and coming up with the bid, and their duly signed cash flow by quarter. Our pre-bid for goods, we have our first contract ID 24GEB0033, purchase and delivery of IT equipment, desktop, laptop, and accessories, specialized software applications used for use in DPWH Mindoro Occidental DEO. Approved budget for the contract is 971,006 pesos. Contract duration is 90 calendar days. Second contract is 24GEB0034. Purchase of diesel fuel, oil, and lubricants for use of service vehicles and generators. For DPWH Mindoro Occidental DEO with approved budget for the contract of 3,899,700 pesos. Contract duration is 30 calendar days. Next is 24GEB0035. Procurement and supply of diesel fuel, gasoline fuel, and lubricants for use in the operation of DPWH equipment for repair and maintenance of national roads and bridges for third quarter NAPSA maintenance section. Approved budget for the contract is 699,982 pesos. Contract duration is 30 calendar days. And last for goods is 24 GEB0036. Purchase and delivery of various mechanical tools and equipment, Mindoro Occidental DEO. Approved budget for the contract is 1,470,200 pesos and contract duration of 30 calendar days. So DPWH now invite bids for the cited projects and delivery of the goods is required for the given contract by the given contract duration. Bidders should have completed within 5 years from the date of submission of the simple bids the contract similar to the project. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in section 2, instructions to bidders. When bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using a non-discretionary pass-or-fail criterion as specified in the 2016 revised RRR of RA 9184. Interested bidders may obtain further information from DPWH in the Occidental DEO ground floor main building, Mahura Occidental Mindoro, inspect the bidding documents at the address cited from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders on October 17 to November 12, 2024. This was also received for our notice dated October 25. From the address cited and on the websites upon payment of applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the GPTV. The amount of 5,000 pesos for 24 GEB 0034 and GE 24 GEB 0036 and 1,000 pesos for 24 GEB 0033 and 24 GEB 0035. The bidding documents shall be received personally by the prospective bidder or his authorized representative. Bids must be duly received by the Bank Secretariat through manual submission at the office cited on November 12, 2024, on or before 9 a.m. Late bids shall not be accepted. And all bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms in the amount stated in ITB Clause 16. Bid opening shall be immediately after the deadline of submission of bids on November 12, 2024 at DPWH Mindoro Occidental DEO ground floor main building, Mahura Occidental Mindoro, and or via YouTube Live at www.youtube.com/dpwh.main-occidental.deo. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidders, authorized representatives who choose to attend at the address cited. The DPWH, Mindoro Occidental DEO, reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with sections 35.6 and 41 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184, without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. Again, for further information, you may refer to Engineer Tashane Abad, Head of the Bank Secretariat, DPWH, Mindoro Occidental DEO, Airport Road, Mahura Occidental, Mindoro. The email address, occidentalmindorobank@yahoo.com, and contact number 0956-495-3159. So our notice of the setting of the procurement entity, as I have read before, again was issued last October 25, 2024 for our goods 24 GEB 0033, 24 GEB 0034, 24 GEB 0035, and 24 GEB 0036. The scheduled dates were for pre-bid conference, which was scheduled at October 24, 2024 at 2 p.m. was reset to today, October 13, 2024 at 2 p.m. Submission of bids was November 5, 2024, and reset to November 12, 2024 at 9 a.m. The opening of bids was also reset from November 5, 2024 to November 12, 2024 at 9 a.m. For the checklist of eligibility and technical components of the bid for our goods and services, for your envelope one, you must have your Philjet certificate of registration, which must be platinum. And for Class A documents, the DTI business name registration or SEC registration certificate or CDA for cooperatives. Valid and current mayor's permit and municipal license, statement of ongoing and similar completed government and private contracts, audited financial statements, stamp received by BIR, computation of NFCC or committed line of credit, and tax clearance per AO number 398 series of 2005. For Class B documents, if applicable, a valid joint venture agreement or JVA, in case the JV is already in existence. In the absence of a JVA, a duly authorized statements from the potential JV partners stating that we will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JVA in the instance that the bid is successful shall be included in the bid and that the information therein is true and correct. For the required bid security, cash, certified check, cashier's check, manager's check, bank draft, or irrevocable letter of credit confirmed by a universal or commercial bank, and a surety bond which must be callable on demand. Bid securing declaration, your statement of SLCC, the technical specifications proposal, production/delivery schedule, manpower requirements if applicable, after sales service or parts if applicable, and your omnibus source statement. For the financial components of the bid, on your envelope number 2, you shall have your bid form which includes bid prices. The bill of quantities, which includes unit bid price and the total bid price per item, and the recurring and maintenance costs if applicable. Are there any questions or comments? With no other question or comment, our pre-bid for batch 4 with 12 projects and batch 5 with 2 projects and 4 goods is hereby adjourned. Thank you and God bless everyone. Narinig ko din. Tuturo na yan.